Have a seat with your band, and we'll put our, oh, I gotta get my band. And we'll start with our feet in front and back rows. And put your feet in front and back rows. You're gonna put your band around where the heel meets the arch. Cross your rope. And this is such a strong move that you can also, you might use 2 bands. And then you're gonna exhale and pull. Inhale, return, and exhale, pull. Inhale, return, and exhale, pull. And exhale. So you might use 1 or 2 bands. This is the back row. Exhale. You'll also feel your bicep curl, your bicep muscles, and the back of your shoulders, your grip strength. Exhale. And a little bit of rhomboids probably between the scapula. And exhale. Your neck is soft. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now you can take your hands and massage your wrist. Just take a little wrist. While you do that, I'm just going to take off this sweater. I've got an extra layer from teaching earlier. All right. And the other way. And then you're going to take, I had 2 bands, so I'm going to get rid of 1. And then you're going to take 1 band around your feet, heels to, elbows on your ribs. Open your forearms while you keep your elbows to your side. The image I have is if you pass cards out, when you play cards, so it's kind of like you're passing out cards. Your elbows are glued to your side though. So lift up through your spine, slowly return, and slowly pull. Tiny little muscles around your shoulder help keep it safe. Exhale. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just move your shoulders in some circles so you're trying to get some blood flow and some synovial fluid. Now open up your arms kind of like this. Okay, open. 1, 2. Good. This is like a big T or a rounded hug a tree backwards. 4, 5. But your neck is soft. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Really good. And then I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. We're gonna lean back a little bit, but with a scooped out abdominal position. So scoop your abs, which might mean you need to bend the knees slightly. Bend your elbows. Exhale. Bicep curls, wrists are straight. Inhale and exhale. Now come back up, sit tall, and kind of widen your hands out. I'll move this way so you can see. Widen your hands a little broader than your hips, and broader than your shoulders. That way you don't run into the floor. When you pull your arms, exhale, exhale. You got it. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you would like to take just a sip and a little stretch, we'll just release some tension, any tension that might have accumulated. Inner thigh, bound angle. 10, 9, yep. Very good, Catherine. Yeah, this is you can open up your toes here too if they're available to you, or just use your just stretch your inner thighs. Now take another inhale. Come back up and stretch out your legs. Take your feet long, your legs long. Now this is going to be like an X. So one arm's a little low, one arm's a little high, and exhale, and exhale. Good. And out, and out. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. And now we'll just take an inhale up and an exhale forward and just stretch out your hamstrings. Relax your neck. It doesn't have to be very aggressive, just a sort of a release of tension. And 10, take another inhale, and then as you exhale, we're going to take a seated position that's comfortable for you. I'm going to show you a couple. One could be that you sit on your knees. If that's not comfortable for you, you can also sit on your foam roller, either vertical or parallel. So you can sit or you can stand. So whatever feels good. And then, whatever you're doing, your arm, your band is behind you. Your other hand is at the low back area. Start with your top elbow bent and push. And then, Catherine, if that's not comfortable, yeah, you can stand. Exactly. I would stand if I were you. Yeah, just change it up. Now, your exhale is going to push up. Neck is soft. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the back of the arm. This is really important for catching. 14, if you were to fall. 15, this arm gently catches you. Take that arm. Good. And push. And 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Neck is soft. 11, 12. Nice. Okay, the band is now going to be behind. You can stay standing or kneeling, either one. Band is behind your back, and you're going to push out. Now do one set forward, and do one set out, and one set forward, one set out, and one set forward, and out. And 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Awesome. Really good. Shoulders are relaxing for a moment. Good. And then take your stretch that looks like a Y. So your arms are going to be wider than your body. Your hands are going to go behind you. Make sure you don't poke your head forward here. You still want to be ear in line with the shoulder. Your wrist, you want to make sure they're not kind of backwards. Atta girl. And then they're neutral. 5. Breathe. Like your goal is to fill up all the areas that you're stretching. 2. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower the arms and just give them a little blood flow. Now when they have their blood flow, go out like a Y parallel to the floor. Pull your arms out wider, and if you don't have enough tension, just grab more band. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And relax. And now take your band one end and hold on with the other. This hand that's into your chest is an anchor. Push out, kind of like bow and arrow. 2, 3, 4. Neck is long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 15. Now we're going to do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, your tricep is working. 14 and 15. Awesome. And then we're going to take a seated row. So basically you're going to put the legs out in front of you. The band is going to go around your heel arch again. Now you're going to use your abs to roll back, and your elbows are, let me turn this way, your elbows are going to go sideways. Your hands are going up your body like you're zipping up some big zipper, and you can go lower, Catherine, and feel your abs in your back. Yeah, if that feels safe. So you're scooping out your abs. Now you have an ab curl or an ab crunch, and you have a row. So if you go lower, it's more abs, right? Until about 30 degrees. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now roll back up. We're going to get rid of the band for a minute. Grab a sip. We're going to do some chest press on the floor with your heavier weight. So you might use a 5 to 10. And you're going to lie on your back. If your neck is an issue, use a pillow or use the mat rolled up, doubled up, but your feet on the floor will keep you with your ribs down. So you're going to exhale and push 2 ends of your weights together, so one end on each hand, and then bend, kind of like a field goal post, and bend your elbows, yes, and push. And just make sure, Catherine, your ribs are touching the floor. It looks like there might be a little bit of a low back sway or too much. You can just double check. Your ribs are touching the floor. Exhale as you push. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you push. You got it. Exhale. So you're going to feel some chest muscles, anterior deltoids, and some triceps. And exhale. And exhale. And 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to release those down and take a full body stretch. Reach your arms long, reach your legs long, and shift your arms past your legs. Good. Inhale. And we're going to take a different set with the chest, and your feet are going to be on the floor, and you're going to basically hug a tree, kind of like a fly. You're going to take so all 4 ends, so 2 ends on each weight are touching. Then open up, but don't let your hands touch the floor. You don't want to hyperextend your elbows. Turn your weights, Catherine. Yes, and then open. Yep, that's it. And good. Betty, you got it. So your wrist won't ever touch the floor here. Your back of your forearms won't touch the floor. Ribs are down. Neck is safe, so you have no tension there. That means if you have to put a towel under your head, great. If that means you have to put a little pillow under your shoulders and your head, just a little ramping up, that's fine. Exhale. Your feet on the floor should help you keep your ribs down. Good. Your hands touch about over the sternum. They're not going behind your head. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to let the weights down and take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Shift your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Looking good. And then exhale and come up. Now I'm going to offer a few different positions. Catherine, you might want to stand just to not be on your knees. Betty, you seem to be good on the foam roller, but I just want you to be comfy. We're going to take that one, you can do one of 2 things. 2 smaller weights or 1 heavier weight to a tricep overhead press. So for example, I've got 1 bigger weight behind. So you might take 2 3-pound weights or 1 6-pound weight and push up. Now inhale. It's also got a nickname of shave the back of the head. So that's how close your arm is, or sorry, your weight is to your, like I can actually feel it on my ponytail. So back, but you don't want to hit your head obviously, so just careful. Up and down, that slow motion also makes you feel your triceps more. Really important muscle to keep strong. Helps us get out of low chairs as well. If you fall, that's usually what catches you. Inhale and exhale. And a lot of people ask me why that area is so soft, or some people call it bingo arm. And that is also, whereas women, we tend to store extra fat. So if you squeeze that muscle, and you can distinguish what's fat and what's tricep strength, what's your tricep muscle. And then come out. Pat yourself on the back and hold. And then over. And then pat yourself on the back. And then over. And just release any tension. Neck soft, shoulders soft. Let it go. Nice. That qigong arm sway. And now we're going to take 2 bicep curls, 2 weights, 1 in each hand. You can stay seated, you can stand, whatever is comfortable for you. And to mix it up, we're going to take a hammer curl. So it's kind of like you're holding onto a hammer and then you lower. And exhale. And exhale. And this is a really important one, not to be hyperextended in the elbow. And 5, so you're never letting the weight take you into beyond 180 in your elbows. a little softer is even better. So like you have a marshmallow in your elbows on the extension right here. Exhale. Neck is soft. You can always do this little movement with your head to make sure you're not holding tension. Also, your knees are soft if you're standing. Bonus 5 more. If you're tired, then you're done. But if you can keep good form for up to 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now lower that down. We're going to take a little stretch. Interlace your fingers and let your arms go behind you. 5, 4, 2. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do a little release. And we're also going to do a little hand release. So take your hands and just circle one way and then circle the other way. And then you can try to make a snake or an ocean wave. You're just getting some lubrication in there, releasing tension. You can even literally shake them out. We're going to take a overhead press. So it could be 2 smaller weights that you take for the shoulders. And for example, 2 3s, maybe 2 4s. You're going to push up. Yeah, and then bend. Now when your arms go overhead, it's easy to kind of be unstable. So you want to activate your abs, especially right underneath your ribs, at the top ribs. 4. And the pubic bone pulls up a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 5 more. See what you can do. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now let that go. Interlace your fingers at the low back. Inhale. Good. And then exhale. We're going to change up the position altogether. It's going to be swan with the roller. Swan with the foam roller, and then we'll come back to dumbbells in just a moment. So if you need to sit, grab it, and then we'll do swan on the foam roller. You're going to put your forearms down. Your inhale's going to lift you. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Good. And keep the elbows long, Catherine. When you come up, yeah, keep them long. There you go. That's it. Better. Feel that difference? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Because you have more available to you than you realize. Your lats get this strength training. Your upper back had more potential. And your belly pulls up to help keep your low back safe. Neck is soft. If you want, you can just sort of shake it out. Let your inhale help you go up. Your exhale can lower you. Let your inhale help you go up. Nice, everybody looks so good. Okay, 3 more before we hold. Now stay up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower, we're gonna do that 2 more times. Go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower, and then 1 more time. Go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. and recover. All right, maybe a child pose here. If your knees don't like to bend, just take a puppy dog pose where your hips are in the air. Otherwise, hold child for 5, 4. Yep, I like to put my arms on the foam roller. It's a little deeper chest stretch. 3. And then we're going to put the roller on the other side of our body. So this is going to be inchworm for your abs. You're going to put your elbows on parallel on the mat. Toes towards each other, go into plank. Now bend your knees and then straighten them. Bend your knees and then straighten them. Bend your knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Exhale. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Rest for a moment. And then we're going to do hip lift where you try to get your hips pretty high like you're an upside down B. Put your forearms down and lift your hips, hiking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Recover. Now you can sit any way that you want to or stand. I'm going to have us do some lateral raises. So I'll just use the foam roller. Your weights are going to be smaller because this is a bigger, longer lever. So the lateral raise is going to look like, you might stand, Miss Catherine, and you go out. Yep. And out. And out. And out. And out. Neck is soft. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, and 15. All right, so we're going to take a little stretch. You can go up and over. You can be standing, Miss Catherine. Breathe into the rib cage. Exhale, switch it up. Nice. Now we're going to take it to the front. So you can take the same weights that you just had and go forward. It is going to be a little bit harder too. So if it's too hard, then just take a tiny bit lighter weight. 3, there you go, Catherine. 4, knees are soft if you're standing. 5, and if you're, no matter what you're doing, you're making sure the torso doesn't get yanked back and forth. 7, that you're stable. Yeah, tilt me up a little bit. 8, there you go. Neck is soft. If you're not sure, move this. And every now and then, just kind of double checking. Awesome. Take a moment. Tricep stretch. Hand to your elbow. Open up. Lean away from the arm you're stretching. Good, Betty. And then hold on to that elbow. And lean away. Nice. And then gently come out of there. Now take a small weight on your side. So I'm going to move my foam roller, keep it handy, but lie on your back, put an arm underneath your ear, and probably 2, 3, or 4 pound, 5 would be the most. You can also use a pillow if you need to, but take your elbow beside your ribs and open up. This is external rotation, the rehab exercise we do for prehab. Keep your wrists neutral. You're lying on your side. 5, 6, good. 7, nice, strong wrist. 8, slow it down on the way down. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then, Catherine, do a few more if you need to. We'll just take our time to move over to the other side. So we're going to do 15 on the other side. Elbow on the rib. Nice, very good. And then we're going to go to the foam roller again. Let your belly be down. Put your arms wide. You're going to take an inhale to go up, but then you're going to tap your right hamstring with your right leg. And then you're going to put your arm back on, and then you're going to tap your left hamstring with your left arm, and then go back on. Lower down, and we'll do it again. So inhale, come up. Now take your right hand to your right. Yep, you got it. Now your left hand to your, you can stay up on that, Catherine, and then lower down. So you'll lower, and then you go up, and then take your right hand to your right hamstring. Stay up, left hand to left hamstring. Stay up, and then lower down. Now go up. Right hand to right hamstring, stay up. Left hand to left hamstring, stay up. And then lower down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Right hand to right hamstring. Left hand to left hamstring. And lower down. One more time. Go up. Right hand to right hamstring. Left hand to left hamstring. Now stay up and hold for 10, 8, neck is soft, 7, and lower. Awesome job. Take a little stretch. Child pose with your arms on top of the foam roller is also a little extra chest stretch. 5. Now put your elbows down on the mat and put your legs on the foam roller. And we're going to do corner to corner inchworm. So it's like a little diagonal oblique motion. Your forearms are down. You're going to take your knees towards the left elbow and then go back to plank, and then your knees towards the right elbow and go back to plank. Nice. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now recover for a moment. The next one is going to be an oblique pike, so your knees are going to be long, and then you're going to take your hips up to the corner, go plank, and hips up to the corner, go plank. So start with a plank. Take your hips up and then plank. Take your hips up right, up left, up right, left, right, left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then recover. Now the next one, if you want, actually let's take a sip. take a moment to realign your mat and such. We're going to be taking a push-up. So you could do this on the wall, or you could do this on your couch, I think. You could do this on your knees. Catherine, I know you don't like to be on your knees, so you might do it on the wall. And you're going to be using your abs. So when you do a push-up, you want to feel your abs. We're going to shoot for 20. Yeah, 1, 2, even if you have to rest, 3 in between, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try 10 more, even if you have to rest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little breather and rest. Now, you can use your foam roller. I like to use it, but if you prefer to use something else like a wall, you can. I'm going to tilt my screen up. Let's touch the legs a little bit. Let your feet be in a roughly parallel position. Now, you can go up and down with your heels. Your heels are lifting, your knees are soft. We're going to have strong calves, and each toe has equal weight. 7, 8, 9. Now, one heel at a time, so basically go up and down with one foot. The backup plan would be 2 feet still. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other. 1, 2. Eight. Slow on the way down. Nice. Now, basic squat. So your feet are probably about shoulder width apart. You're going to sit in a chair. Now this is where you can also use your foam roller because it helps you keep your weight back. It's up to you. You can use it if you want to. I want you to feel like your heels are heavier than your toes. Yeah. Yep. Everybody good? 5. Okay, good. Yep, only go down as much as you can keep your heels. That looks like a safe range of motion from here, Catherine. Your knees don't look like they're shifting forward. Your knees are tracking well, Betty. You're not letting them drop in or out. 2, 1. Now you can go out wider. This is, now that also if you need to back up plane, you can always do more calf raises. But if you can, take a wider. This is going to be more hips to your knees track with your second toe. 3, 4, maybe you had felt like you need that more quad strength. 5, so feel that. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we are going to take a basic one-footed balance because how important balance is. I am going to take off my socks. If you have socks, like Catherine, if you're okay, go for it. I sometimes slide on my tights when I have socks on, but a one-legged balance. That is strengthening your glute of the support leg. Four, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, and 30 lower. Good. So I'm going to take the sock off, but we're going to do the other side. Foot on. Inhale. And then lower. Awesome job. And then one for dynamic balance. So take your leg up into a tree. Now the dynamic balance, rotate away from your knee as much as you can. And then rotate to the same side as your knee. We're going to do 3 of these rotations. Rotate away from your knee. And keep your knee the same place and rotate towards your knee. Rotate your upper body away from your knee. And rotate towards your knee. Rotate to the front, lower your foot. So one modification, Catherine, could be that you put your foot closer to the floor. You could just see if that works, or maybe just barely touch your foam roller, but try the other side. Or make a smaller range of motion. Now rotate, yeah, just touch it like your finger, yeah. And then that's an option. Whoops. Okay, rotate away from your knee and rotate the same side as your knee. Slowly come down when you're ready. Awesome. This is another one. Right foot in front of the left, like a tightrope walker. Betty, you had said something about balance, wanting to feel better. This one, you rotate 3 times. Go as far as you can. Rotate the other way. You're on a tightrope. Don't worry about doing the other side. We'll do that after we do 3 reps. So both feet strong on the tightrope. One foot's behind the other. Rotate. Now switch. And rotate. Your body's upright. Try not to let it fold. And then rest. How'd that go? Let's go down to the floor. Harder than it looks, right? Come down to the floor. Let your foam roller be underneath your shins. Let your forearms be on your mat. Now you're going to shift forward and back for the abs and for the arms. So you're going to go forward and back 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then recover for a moment. Rest your low back. And we're going to take a side plank and let your elbow be underneath. And just hold it with the foam roller. It is a little harder, so this is a little bit more oblique hold. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6. Feel your obliques. Lift your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the other side. Arm down. Side plank. Go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale, lower. Nice. This is going to be a tricep press, so let's move the roller for just a moment. Let your fingertips go behind you and lift up your hips. Now bend your elbows and then straighten. If this doesn't serve you, you can do tricep push-ups on the wall where your elbows are really close. 3, bend your elbows, lift up. 4, bend your elbows, lift up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ah, all right. Take the hand to your knee, and you can sit any way you want. I just want to be able to do a the lateral flexion. 10, 9, 8. Take another inhale, and take that hand down and look over your shoulder. Now switch it up. The hand that was behind you goes to your knee, go up and over. Yeah, you got it. That hand that's in the air goes behind you. And then we're going to put the foam roller underneath our upper back and roll up the upper back a little bit. So take your foam roller horizontal, put your feet on the floor, lift up your upper back, and lift up your glutes and let your upper back get rolled on your foam roller. Now you could do this in flexion or you could do this in extension. You could do this left and you could do it right. Yeah. There you go. Doesn't that feel good? And your glutes are helping you here. Your hands are helping your neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just for a moment, take that foam roller underneath your quads and put your forearms on the mat and roll out your quads. So if your knees are feeling tight or painful, sometimes rolling out the quads helps. You could bend and straighten your knees, or you can leave them straight. You can toe out, or you can toe in. Lean slightly left if you want more left leg. And lean slightly right if you want more right leg. You can go all the way on the IT band if you go into basically a side plank. These are options. Do what you need. Do what you need. Catherine, I'm always interested if this rolling out your legs helps your knees, so let me know sometime if it has any influence or if the etiology is different. 10. And you can also do the other side. So it's like a side plank basically. Right. When you're ready, you can sit any way you'd like to. Just find a comfortable place and take your hands to your heart and forget about the world, forget about anything in the past or the future, and give yourself this precious moment of the gift. Soak it all in. And so we'll set an intention. You can always set one that comes to your heart first. The first one that came to my mind is today is going to be a great day. Today is a new day. Today is a fresh new start. I'm going to look at the world through the eyes of wonder and see all the miracles around me and inside me. Today is a great new day. So whenever you're ready, you can let your eyes come back into the room. And with much care and gratitude, thank you so much. Looking good and strong, girls. Thank you so much. Good job. Keep up the good work. Bye, y'all. Bye. Have a good day.